The American black man is the only group of men in the world who who the white man can't say they're naturally superior to. Let me repeat that. The American black man is the only group of men in the world that the white man cannot say he's naturally and physically superior to. You know, the white man can say he's naturally and physically superior to the Hispanic man. You know, the white man can say he's naturally and physically superior to the Asian man. The white man can say he's naturally and physically superior to the Aboriginal man of Australia. The white man can say he's naturally and physically superior to the Arab man, you know, but the even the white man can say he's naturally and physically superior to the continental African man. But the only group of men, ethnicity of men in the world, who the white man cannot say he's more physically dominant or more attractive or more innovative than, more culturally dominant than, is the American black man. The American black man is the only group of men who white men truly feel inferior to. Let me say that one more time. The American black man is the only group of men in the world who white men truly feel inferior to. They don't even feel white men don't even feel inferior to other black men in the world, such as the continental African. The white man doesn't feel inferior to the continental African. The white man doesn't feel that the continental African is better looking than him. The continental African man is better looking than him. The white man doesn't think the continental African man is more masculine than him. You know, the white man doesn't feel like doesn't think the continental African is better at sports than him. You know, and even intellectually, you know, intellectually, the American black man has invented more technology, more electronics. You know, have the American black man has even brought forth more technological advancement than the white man has. You know, electricity was invented by the black man, by the black American man. You know, electricity was invented by the black American man. Um, the video game system was invented by the black American man. Cell phones were invented by the American black man. You know, the street lights were invented by the American black man. So we have plenty of more technological advancements to the world, you know, than I just mentioned. But yeah, you guys get the picture. The white man knows historically and physically and genetically the American black man is superior to him. The white man knows intellectually, physically, genetically, In every shape and form, the American black man is superior to him, to the white man. And that's why the white man, currently and historically, has had a specific agenda to subjugate the American black man. There's a push, there's a specific push, opposition to oppose the American black man, not to even oppose black men of other nationalities, such as the continental African man. The continental African man, he's a black man, but he's still not the type of black man the white man fears. The Caribbean black man, the Latino black man, there's Latino black people, but the Latino and Caribbean black people are not the type of black men who collectively white men fear. So the orchestrated agenda is not against them. The orchestrated agenda isn't against all black men. It's specifically only mainly against the American black man, because the American black man is all around superior in every way. The only thing the white man has over the American black man is his status. His status is something that is not natural. You're technically not even born with this status. I mean, you're born into a family, but who no one really thinks of a baby as having a status or not. It's not, a status isn't something that you're genetically born with. So status is a social construct. It's not, it could be shown in tangible ways. It could be shown in tangible ways, such as materialism. But let's say if the tables were flipped and something happened, in society, which made American black men to have the number one status. What if American black men had the number one status? If the American black man has the number one status, more social status than a white man, more power in society than a white man, then a white man would not be able to compete with us. If the black man had more of a social status, more social currency, more social power than the white man, if the black man ran the government and everything, we would have white men beat in every fucking way possible. And the white man only has one thing. The black man, we have multiple things. We're superior than the white man. We have to realize this, that the black American man, the American black man, we are superior than the white man. We are better. We are the best. We are the Hebrew Israelites. We are God's elect, the American black man. There's other groups of Israelites. There's other Israelites in the world. The American black man, we're not the only Israelites, but we are the head of Israel. And it's so fucking apparent. That's why we're singled out from the world, because God has chosen us, the American black man, to be the head of his elect. We are better than white men in multiple ways. We're more masculine. We're more endowed. Um, we're stronger. We're physically stronger and we're mentally stronger. Black men, black men, we catch hell. You know, we've been catching hell for hundreds of years in this country, and we still know how to handle it. We're still up and moving. You know, if if other races of men if other races of men had the same plight, the same experience as the American black man, they would go crazy and do something to themselves, or they would die from stress-related illnesses at a way younger age than black men die of. You know, people say black men, we die at 50 years old from heart attacks. We die from 60 years old from heart attacks, and 70 years old as heart attacks. White men live a little longer than we do. And that's because white men, they live in a more stress-free life than American black men. American black men, we catch hell since we're little, and that builds stress on us. You know, all that racism, all the negative experiences, that's going to affect your body physically to some extent. But let's say if white men, if white men had the same lifetime experiences as American black men, their lifetime, their life span would be very few. You know, if white men had the same experiences as us American black men, they probably had a 20-year less lifespan than American black men. So let's say the average black man nowadays dies at 65. If white men had our experiences in this racist society, the average lifespan of a white man would probably be like 45 or some shit. They can't handle the pressure that we were able to handle. You know, the white man can handle hundreds of years of field slavery and being beaten and whipped on the field and being discriminated against. White man can't handle that shit, and he knows he can't. And our ability to be able to have survived all the bullshit we went through in this society as Black American men, that's a testament to white men of how superior and stronger than we are to him. And it really is. So we are better than a white man. We're superior to him, and we're physically superior. We're more masculine. We're better in bed. We're more endowed. I mean, we have more swag. We're more masculine. We're more innovative. Our ancestors have created more types of technology. You know, we have more of a cultural impact. I mean, we're better than white man in every way. The only thing the white man has over us is weaponry. At the core of it, that's the only thing the white man has over us. It's weaponry. At the core of it, the only thing the white man has over us at the core of it is weaponry. And with the white man's weaponry, he can impose power. With the white man's weaponry, all of his dangerous weapons, he could use his weaponry to impose power over other groups of people who don't have as strong weaponry as him. But let's say the tables get flipped. Let's say the tables get flipped. Let's say the tables get flipped and the American black man, spiritual power begins to overpower the white man's carnal power. Let's say the tables were flipped and the American black man's vibrational, energetic, and spiritual power began to overpower the white man's carnal weaponry power. And that's the current shift we're seeing right now. We're going into a different age, the age of the Hebrew Israelites. And in the age of the Hebrew Israelite, you know, You guys know what times we're living in. It's so obvious that we're living in the quote unquote end times. You know, the end times, that just means the end of the white man's world, the end of Esau's world. It's the beginning of the black man's, the Hebrew Israelites world. And we're supposed to going into our spiritual power. You know, our spiritual power, our godly power from the Most High above, Yahweh, apart from Yahweh, that God is about to bless us and is blessing with us right now, is soon to overpower, overshine the white man's kernel power. You know, and once the Hebrew Israelite men, specifically the American black men, once we get to our spiritual power, we're gonna be able to overpower all the white man's weaponry. We're gonna have the most power in the world, and we're gonna have the American black men. Once we get into that full stride of our spiritual power, we're gonna be unstoppable. We're gonna be the most powerful men. No weapon is gonna be able to prosper against us. Our own words are going to have spiritual power to them, and everyone's going to just have to bow down to us because we are gods. So it's biblical prophecy that the black man is our spiritual power is going to overpower the white man's kernel weaponry, physical power that they have. Physical power as far as weapons, not as far like they're stronger than us physically, they got more muscle. But yeah. And the powers that be, they already know the deal. It's taking place right now, and they can sense it in certain black men. You know, they know who the elect black men are. They can sense it on certain black men energetically. Oh, that's a special black man right there. He's an elect black man. they know by the energy you give off. Like if you're vibrating at a certain superior frequency as a black man, and a lot of these other races of people, a lot of these other people in society, they can look at you as a vibrationally superior black man, and they get a sense that you're giving off a superior energy and that you're one of the elect Israelites, one of the elect Israelites. They can tell by the energy you're giving off. So we're getting into our spiritual power, and the white man's kernel power of his weaponry. That's the only power he has over the American black man right now. And once our spiritual power overshines that, then we'll have the white man beat in every 100% way possible. We're already more masculine than a white man. You know, a lot of women already consider us to be more physically and sexually attractive than white men. You know, we already have arguably more of a cultural influence than white men. The only thing the white man has over us is weaponry. With the white man's weaponry, he can oppose power over other groups of people. But our spiritual power is soon to overpower that. It's biblical prophecy. All right, y'all. The age of the black man. I'm out. Peace. Make sure to donate. You know, my Cash App is right on the screen. I'm going to put a link to my Cash App in the description box. So please donate. All right, y'all.